I have lots and lots of new or new to me products to try out today, and I thought I would do it on camera with you guys. A couple of the products I've used once or twice, but mostly these are new to me. Today we're going to be talking about the Make and Wonder foundation from NYX. I'm also going to be trying out the new Soft Glam Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Cloud Pink. For highlighter today, I've tried the champagne version of this, but not these coloured versions. So I've got the NYX highlighters, and these are in the shade Buttermint and No One Butter. Also from NYX, I've got the Wonder Snatch setting powder. What a crazy name. I've tried this once on my eyes and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I didn't know if it looked a bit too dark or not, so I'm going to be retrying this today. I'm going to be retesting this today and seeing what I think of it. I've got a lip liner from NYX. This is the Line Loud lip liner in Fierce Flirt. Then I've got a Jelly Job lip gloss to go with that. These names. And it's called Honey It's Jelly. So we're going to be trying that out as well. Let's get this hair out the way. And we are going to go into the foundation. My shade is in Pale, which I think is the lightest shade. So hopefully that's a good match for me. I haven't primed my face today. I have used a little bit of serum and some sunscreen. But I didn't want to prime my face. I want to test how long this foundation lasts without primer. It's not a super thick formula, but it's not super thin either. It is running down my hand. Let's just give it a go. And today I'm using an Artitude Cosmetics sponge. You'll have to mind my broken nail if you see it. I'm using an Artitude Cosmetics sponge. Absolutely love this sponge. I know I was a diehard oh, okay, I might have used too much there. This is good coverage. That's okay, we can just keep blending it in. That's quite a good shade for me. So Pale is usually my shade in the NYX foundations, and as per usual, this is quite a good shade for me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Artitude Cosmetics, it's like as soft as a cloud. I know I was a diehard for the Beauty Blender. I think I have a pretty embarrassing video from years ago where I was really dying on the hill over the Beauty Blender. But this sponge is just, I love putting makeup on with it. It always gives such a seamless finish every time. With pretty much every foundation I own, so to the point where I feel like I know if a product's going to work for me or not. So they say this is a soft matte finish with buildable coverage. I would agree with that. It is a soft matte finish. It is a really nice soft matte finish actually. It doesn't look really cakey on the skin. Buildable coverage, I've gone a little bit lighter on this side to build it up, so I would agree with that as well. So I went a little bit crazy on this side, but it still looks really good. The sponge has blended it out beautifully. I've still got, if you can see, I've still got quite a bit of product on my hands, so you really don't need a lot of this. So this is a squeezy tube, so just be careful because the product does come out quite fast, which is how I ended up with so much on the back of my hand in the first place. That is a really pretty finish. I'm just going to take a little bit down my neck. It always gives a blurred finish to the skin as well. I'm just going to go away and apply some concealer because I don't have anything new today. Okay, concealer is applied. This foundation is sitting on the skin really nicely. Like I said, it does give a really nice soft matte kind of almost blurred effect. Like, I hate to say this because it sounds, when anyone ever says this, it sounds really weird, but it does look like almost like you've got a filter on your face. It's really beautiful. So next up, I'm going to retry this powder. I've tried it under my eyes, wasn't sure about it, felt like it made them look dry, but I'm going to use a brush instead of a sponge this time. I've got the shade Sugar Cookie, and it is a sifter, but it does close off, which is really cool because you don't have to make too much mess. So I'm just going to apply this with a brush under my eyes just to set that area. Like I said, I don't want to set the foundation. I want to see how well that's going to last. Actually, that looks really nice using a brush. Maybe the sponge picks up far too much, and even though you dab it off on the back of your hand, I feel like less is more with this product. I wouldn't say it's like brightening or anything on my skin. I'm not sure it claims to be. Giving a really soft blurred effect to the under eyes, so I'll see how it wears out the day. I might have changed my mind about this product because I really wasn't sure I liked it before. And I want to see how this looks if I apply this to the rest of my face, what it does to my makeup. I'm just going to bronze up my face. I haven't got a new bronzer for you guys, so I will do that and I'll be back again. So like I said, for blush today, I'm using the Soft Glam Baked Blush from Catrice. And you can now get Catrice in Boots. And this is in the shade On Cloud Pink. And this is what the blush looks like. It's more of like a peachy pink, but because it's baked, it's got a real glowy consistency to it. So I want to try this out and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's a little bit more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, but that's not a problem. So that is a really beautiful colour. It's got a really lovely shine. You almost don't need highlight with it. Okay, that looks really beautiful. I love that colour. I'm just going to go around the edges slightly with my sponge. I always do this because I like to blend the blush in to the foundation just slightly. Just so there aren't any like super harsh lines or anything. And then again, if you think you've gone too far, just take your brush, no extra product, and re-intensify. I've got two highlighters from NYX here. I've got a green one and a purple one. I think today, going with my look, I'm probably going to use the purple one. And this is in the shade No One Butter. I've used the champagne version of this and I really liked it. So I'm hoping these coloured highlighters are good. I know these aren't new, they came out last year, but they are new to me. The only thing is they're a nightmare to open. I don't know how intense this colour is going to be. So we'll just take a little bit for now and apply that. Oh, that looks stunning over that blush. Oh yeah, you can see the purple. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty. These highlights are gorgeous. If you haven't tried them, I definitely recommend them from the drugstore. Okay, yeah, that, can you see that? That's so pretty. From space, it almost has like a wet look to it, and it's really smooth as well. So if you're not in favour of like particles everywhere, then you might want to look into these because they are so pretty. So last but not least, I have a NYX lip liner. This is a NYX heavy video, and the Jelly Job lip gloss from NYX as well. So let's start with the lip liner. So this is one of their Line Loud lip liners. This is in the shade Fierce Flirt. It's like a soft pink. And just going to fill in the lips with that colour as well. It's a really nice colour. I feel like it's going to go with this eye look really nicely. Yeah, I'd say it was a soft pink with like a hint of mauve in it. Feels quite nice on the lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Jelly Job in Honey It's Jelly. These have a really interesting dough. It's almost like, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it's almost like a plastic spatula. I'm going to place that over that liner. Spatula is kind of weird to get used to, but I don't mind it. It's, I thought I wouldn't like it, but I don't mind it at all. I think it looks really pretty. That lip liner goes really well with the gloss. It is a slightly thicker formula. It has a tiny bit of tack to it, but it's not overly sticky, if you know what I mean. It's quite comfortable. It's pretty comfortable on the lips. I don't feel like these are going to last all day. It's a lip gloss. As soon as you have a drink or have some food, then it's probably going to go away. I'm going to go away, finish my eyes, and I will be right back with you. Okay, we are done with the makeup. So let's go into what I think of the products. So first of all, let's go with the Makeup Wonder foundation. This foundation, let me just get my mirror. This foundation looks stunning. I can't wait to see how it wears throughout the day. I do want to get better at getting back to you guys about what I think of products. I know I've been very unreliable with my uploading schedule, but I do have not an excuse, more of a reason, but I do have chronic illness and everything, so that kind of gets in the way and kiboshes a lot of my plans. But I do intend to do a monthly update on this to let you know how I feel about it. But so far, like, it looks stunning, very nice, soft matte. I feel like it's going to be a great one for the summer. It doesn't feel, even though it's a buildable coverage, I'd say it's like medium to full coverage. It went on quite heavy on this side of my face, but I managed to kind of like blend it out everywhere, so that's okay. Just be careful with the little squirty tube, like I said, because it does come out quite fast. So I set my concealer today with the Wonder Snatch powder. I need to try this on the rest of my face, but so far on my eyes. I prefer it to how I applied it with a sponge last time. I feel like when I applied it with a sponge, maybe I used too much product, but my under eyes looked really dry, and nobody wants that. Haven't got time for it. So again, this is a bit of a winner for me. For now, I'm gonna see how it goes for the rest of the day, and I will get back to you on my thoughts on this one. I personally found applying with a brush rather than a beauty sponge or like a little powder proof, this applied better to my eyes, and it does look really nice and smooth and blurred under there. As for this blush by Catrice in the shade On Cloud Pink, I really like this. I think it looks beautiful with this eye look. You can see the highlighter is glowing there. We'll get onto that in a minute, but this is a really glowy blush as well, so you've got a bit of extra glow there, and it's just a really pretty colour. It doesn't look heavy on the skin or anything like that. It blended really well. So I haven't really got anything bad to say about the blush at all. As for the highlighter, I used the purple one today. I do want to use the green one in another look next time. But I really like these highlighters. I feel like NYX is really up to their game, especially when it comes to their packaging and their formulas. It's beautiful, really beautiful. Love the way it looks on my skin. Like I said, it gives a beautiful wet look. Can't say any more than that. The champagne one tends to last all day on me, so I'm imagining this will as well. This lip liner is really nice. I don't think I mentioned this, but it is quite a creamy formula, but I feel like it is staying in place so far, but we'll see how we go throughout the day. I feel like that with everything. I wish I had time. I know this is a first impressions video. I was going to kind of do an update later on, but later on got really late, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. But like I said, I will try and do a monthly video and update you guys on how these are. If you don't like creamy formulas, then you might not like this, but I'll see how it stays throughout the day and see if it gets my approval. As for the Jelly Job lip gloss, not expecting this to last the whole day. I feel like I said, as soon as I eat or drink, this is probably going to start to come off, just as any gloss does. If I really do this, there's a slight tack to it, so I feel like it is going to last a little bit longer than, say, an oil or something like that. Because it has like just a slight tack. It's not sticky at all, but it just has a slight little tack to it, which I like in a gloss because I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. But I love the colour. I do have another one of these to try. It's more of like a brownie colour, so I'll have to try that, and I will get back to you in a later video. Anyway, it is now over to you guys. Have you tried any of these products? What did you think? Did you like the foundation? Was it too matte for you? What's your skin type? I have combo skin, so it gets drier in the winter and then oilier in the summer, so I tend to wear more kind of the glowy foundations in the winter because I can get away with it, and then in the summer I switch over to matte. But I don't know, I try to rotate through my collections. That's not strictly true, but mostly I don't tend to wear the glowy foundations in summer because they would just be sliding down my face. Let me know if you've tried any of these products in the comment section, and I will get back to you, and I'll see you in my next one.